A good day. This is the case study or the story of the EXXON VALDEZ oil spill. And this is the major facts about the EXXON VALDEZ oil spill. It was on March 24, 1989, the oil tanker EXXON VALDEZ stretched the reef in the Prince William Sound region of Alaska to begin with one of the biggest maritime facilities at that time. EXXON VALDEZ, then owned by EXXON Shipping Company, was en route to Long Beach, California from Valdez Marine Terminal when it slammed into the reef at around 12 a.m. local time. The tanker was loaded with roughly 50 million gallons of oil, which 10.8 million gallons were released into the water Prince William Sound as the hull of the vessel was turned open in the accident. Exxon Valdez oil spill, considered to be the second major oil spill occurred in the U.S. territory after the Deepwater Horizon oil spill. You can see in the picture the oil spill. What caused why the Exxon Valdez oil spill? In various reports following the accidents that have identified a number of factors that made Exxon Valdez run aground on the reef under the command of Captain Joseph Hazelwood. According to the reports, before handing over the ship's control to the third mate, Hazelwood had apparently altered the vessel's course to avoid icebergs. The third mate, unfortunately, failed to maneuver the vessel properly and the vessel left the shipping lane to end up colliding with the reef, chiefly due to broken radar. In fact, the radar was not working for more than a year. Before the oil spill accident, also Hazelwood was under the influence of alcohol, and he was asleep in his bunk during the time of the accident. Hazelwood, who was also not professionally qualified to take control of the vessel. The vessel didn't have installation of iceberg monitoring equipment. Reports also said the accident occurred as the ship took a route which was not prescribed under the normal shipping route. The impact of Exxon Valdez oil spill. As the collision of the supertanker with the reef ruptured, eight of its 11 cargo tanks releasing 11 million gallons of crude oil, 250,000 barrels into the waters of Prince William Sound in the days to come. Over 1,300 miles of coastline were contaminated. It was reportedly a delay in initiating the cleanup efforts that made this accident catastrophic. The oil slick spread to more areas within days, making it no longer containable. As the oil slick spread, the ecosystem consisted of variety of marine and other species was under threat. Plants and marine mammals in the cold region, which was already facing the threat of extinction because of the rise in temperatures, had to deal with this human error. In addition, seabirds were also forced to succumb to this disaster as the oil slick in the water trapped them to drown immediately. It is estimated that almost 250,000 seabirds, 2,800 sea otters, and up to 300 harbor seals, 250 bald eagles, and at least 22 killer whales were killed in this deadliest accident. In addition, the spill has also ended the lives of unknown number of herring and salmon that the investigations conducted in the following months revealed. The fishes of pork crab, herring, rockfish, salmon and shrimp, etc. were closed in the area while a ban of commercial fishing of some variety of shrimp and salmon remained true in year 1990. This was greatly hampered because of the penetration of oil into the waters. In the year the Exxon Valdez oil spill was caused, there was a total financial loss up to 580 million US dollars due to the reduction and in some areas. The complete absence of recreational fishing, this was greatly hampered because of the penetration of oils into the waters. In the year that Exxon Valdez oil spill was caused, there was a total financial loss up to 580 million US dollars due to the reduction in some areas, the complete absence of recreational fishing. Even the years after the accident, the region is yet not recovered completely from the oil spill. The oil discharge from the Exxon Valdez still clogs the beaches in Alaska. The fishing industry that collapsed after the accident has not recovered fully, and trauma it created the fishing communities still remain in the form of separated families and alcoholism. And these are the caused by the oil spill of Exxon Valdez. The whale, the birds, and the fish were dead. And this the clean up of the Exxon Valdez oil spill. You see in the picture the people clean. The cleanup operations were largely successful since the response to the incident was from not only by the U.S. government but also by the company of Exxon Mobil. Over 11,000 personnel, 58 aircrafts, and 1,400 vessels were used to clear the affected area, and it involved complex operations like relocating several marine creatures in order to safeguard their life. The cleanup operations were completely successful. The entire course of the cleanup operation took around 3 years from 1989 to 1992 and even now. According to the reports, the shipping company spent more than 3.8 billion US dollars for the cleanup operation and also compensated 11,000 fishermen and others affected by the disaster. In 1994, Exxon was asked by Alaskan court to pay 5 billion US dollars in punitive damages. However, after a number of appeals, the US Supreme Court reduced the amount to 507.5 million US dollars. During the operation, the methods used for the cleaning up of the oil is included burning, mechanical cleanup, while chemical dispersants were also used to control the impact of the oil spill. However, the penetration into the further depths of the ocean caused by the Exxon Valdez oil spill was too enormous for cleaning up immediately. At present, despite the cleanup, about 20 acres of the Alaskan coastline is supposed to be polluted by this subsurface oil phenomenon. In addition, the enormity of the marine casualty caused by the Exxon Valdez is something that is being felt even in recent times and will be seen even in the future. But owing to the prompt and effective response of the concerned parties, the impact of the Exxon Valdez oil spill will definitely be reduced rather than being completely destroyed in the absence of any cleanup response. Owing to this positivity of the situation, one can assure that in spite of an accident happening, one managed to avert the worst and ended up doing a marine salvage is the best possible man. This is the case for the story of Exxon Valdez oil spill. Thank you for watching.